Hey guys, it's CapCorgi. I wanted to cover a game that I've covered already a couple of times. I covered the trailer for this game, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, and this is a Souls-like game that released on PC, and it looked pretty cool. Like, the looks of it were pretty cool, and when it launched, it had, decent, moderate success. It was at, I think, around 75 to 80 to 82% on Steam, depending on what week you were looking at. And so, decent success. People liked the game. They didn't, overly love it. They didn't hate it. They thought it was a fun Souls-like game that wasn't made by From Software. And so, it was, very, very Chinese in terms of the mythology and everything, but it had some beautiful characters, it had some great fights and some cool weapons and some good ideas. And so that is why I covered the game. I didn't expect this to happen. And it really kind of sucks. So here's what happened. Wuchang Fallen Feathers has made now certain bosses and NPCs in the game completely unkillable following backlash in China. This means that, the Chinese government basically said that, hey, you shouldn't be able to kill such and such mythological creature, mythological character. And as a result, you either censor your game or you're done. Basically, this is the CCP putting its dick on the table saying, suck it, and if you don't, you're fucked. And Wuchang, and the company that made Wuchang, did that. The 1.5 patch, or I think it's 1.5 or 1.6 patch, has completely changed the nature of the game, completely changed the balance of the game. And let's see what people think about it. I'm curious. Let's go to the Steam page for Wuchang. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, man. Wow. Who could have seen this crazy turn of events? Mostly negative recent reviews leading to a very mixed rating now. Let's see the graph. Let us see the graph. Here we go. So yeah, there we go. Oh my God. So yeah, there you go, guys. It's very, very sad to see. Very, very obvious to see, though, that basically, everyone's saying, patch 1.5 CCP loved the game until patch 1.5. Game definitely had its flaws, but it was enjoyable. Story was good, combat was great-ish. But now the entire theme is completely fucked by changing plot lines and catering to idiotic nationalists who would never touch the game. In this case, the CCP. Would not recommend until the devs fixes this. Localization is an issue. They destroyed the game's story and the gameplay because some fringe extremists are upset that it takes place in a historical dark fantasy hybrid, and so on and so forth. They're all talking about the exact same things. They're all pretty much talking about the exact same things. But yeah, it's extreme. Yeah, silent censorship patch is what they're kind of calling it. Old bait and switch. No. And so on and so forth. All the negative reviews are pretty much saying the same thing. And it's extremely sad to see, because I, for one, was excited for this game. The visuals are absolutely beautiful. The gameplay looked very interesting. The story looked pretty interesting as well. But no, the fucking extremists have to get their views into a game and ruin a fucking game that's supposed to be fun. No one cares if a character is supposed to be unkillable in mythology and you can randomly kill it in the game. It's a fucking video game. Do these people have no concept of what fantasy is? I feel like they don't. And you could tell this because of my coverage of the wonderful Collective Karens at Collective Shout when they tried to censor every fucking game on the planet with their extremist ideologies as well. And they did that to, sadly, great success. And you're seeing the exact same type of thing that happened there with, in that case, every rated M for mature game. What they thought of adult themes that they're directly trying to attack games like GTA and so on and so forth is now directly happening to Wuchang Fallen Feathers. I hate this. I hate this wave of censorship that has been happening in games and out of games for the last 7-8 weeks, and it seems like the tide is not stopping with this push for censorship. But you can always count on me to give it to you straight, to always cover what I can, and to always push back against this fucking dog shit. I remember when you could do anything that you want in games like these. I remember when it would be considered an absolute travesty if you had censorship in a game. You know, if as in like a random extremist group saying, "Oh, you can't do this in a game." Bitch, suck my fucking dick. You don't even play games. It's one of those situations that you used to have, and this used to be the vast majority of interactions when it came to non-gamers trying to infringe on rights and on the art of a game. And of course, there was always threats of this. We've seen this with Grand Theft Auto. We've seen this with countless other games. Legislation has tried to be passed to curtail and censor video games in the U.S. for a very long time. We've had Senate hearing after Senate hearing, usually some old white fat fuck, yapping about a game that they don't even know how to fucking play. They've never held a controller in their lives, and they think that you can murder people on the streets, or you'll become a murderer on the streets if you play this game, is what they try to imply. Absolute fucking drivel every single time. But just seeing a huge wave concentrated in the past 8 weeks has been astounding to me. It's very, very weird. But I'll always fight against it. I'll always tell you how it is. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you tried Wuchang Fallen Feathers? If you have or haven't, what do you guys think of the CCP and extremist groups in China trying to infringe upon this game, changing the entire landscape of the game, making entire bosses and NPCs completely unkillable for no fucking reason? They don't understand what a game is. They don't understand what fantasy is. They don't understand what, basic fucking, books are. I think we've hit a real big impasse with entire swaths of the world just, focusing on and basically relying on ChatGPT and AI to give them every single solitary thought. They're not doing any critical thinking themselves. I kind of blame a little bit of this on that. I don't know. Maybe I'm off basis. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you guys liked this rant, if you guys liked me talking about these random issues, speaking truth to power, with no biases, with no holds barred, just wanting good games and wanting things to be, fun for us gamers, and wanting things to not be censored, if you like that kind of content, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Give this video a like, give this channel a sub, give this video a comment for the algorithm gods, because otherwise no one will see the video. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video always. And I hope you guys enjoyed the little rant, and catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys had a great day and a beautiful evening. Hopefully some better news to come with the new games come, trailers and stuff. I will be covering those next week, so get ready for all kinds of live reacts, live discussions, and all kinds of fun with that. Take care.